Hi, thanks for tuning in to Babies and Blooms. Today we're going to be reviewing the Harbor Freight greenhouse. Okay. Hi, I'm Leanna and this is Gina, and today we're going to show you the Harbor Freight greenhouse.
6x8.
Behind us here you can see the greenhouse that Gina and her husband Sam put together, and it's all aluminum. They got it at Harbor Freight. It's $330 online, but they had a $100 off coupon.
Yep, and it's made out of polycarbonate.
It's UV coated. And how long did it take you to put it together?
Well, it took Sam, I don't know, he was pretty cranky after a while, but it didn't take him very long.
But when is Sam not cranky?
Sam put it together, so the way that it comes is it just comes with the aluminum framing, the polycarbonate panels, and then, you know, the directions. You put it all together. Now, we had to put ours on a base, because if you don't, it'll fly away in the wind.
Here you can see the base that was built for the greenhouse to sit on. We used 2x10 planks and made a box. The greenhouse was then screwed onto the edges of the planks, as you can see. The planks were not secured to the ground, but if you're worried about the wind and would like to make your box more secure, you could add some stakes and secure your box to those. And then you filled it with some...
Well, I did black paper. You can see some of the black paper kind of coming up on the side.
On the side there, you see the black
weed. Very good job.
The weed barrier.
Then I put down the gravel, the same gravel that I have in my yard.
And then show us the inside here. Now, what are this shelving here? Did it come with this shelving?
No, so it didn't come with this shelving. That's something Sam also built. It just comes empty on the inside. So he took these little pieces of aluminum here.
So it didn't come with these aluminum pieces here.
No, it didn't come with
brackets.
Sam needs those brackets. No, that one's not ready yet. That one.
Which one?
So you also put in here some, it looks like some cattle panels for your vines to grow up.
Yeah, so with a little bit of the extra cattle panel that we had left over from the arches that we did, Sam just put some of this on the edges, and he just zip tied it to the aluminum here, and then you can see he did drill holes, like right here. He drilled a hole into the aluminum, and then attached it with a zip tie. We did that when it was cooler out. Nothing was going to grow in the garden, so we grew the cucumbers.
So here the greenhouse is mostly for the winter time in California.
Yeah. And to start things.
Show us what you started.
Okay. Started a lot of tomatoes. These I think are watermelon. Now, my number one rule that I never follow is that you should always mark what you start, but nobody ever does that.
And then you forget what they are. So we think those are watermelon. Those don't look like watermelon. Those look like
there's some kind of
a squash or something.
They might be honeydew.
Okay. And some tomatoes.
This is mostly just the leftover stuff that didn't make it to the garden that I don't really plan on putting in the garden.
You've got some tomatoes over here.
Yeah, these are mini bell tomatoes. So I have a couple of plants here started.
And what about down here in the ground? What's this going on?
Now that's Carapia, our mom's favorite
ground cover.
Of
Miracle
all time.
ground cover. It's like lawn replacement.
Yeah, very low water. Now we propagated this. We also propagated some Big Boy James lavender. Some of them are doing better than others because it's getting a little bit too hot in the greenhouse.
I'm going to put it right here.
Okay.
And what's this plant here?
Well, we got some bell peppers here. I started those a long time ago.
From seed?
From seed.
Wow, that looks good.
Hey, there's a bell pepper.
Yeah, see, we got some peppers down here.
No, there's a big one.
Yeah, here's a big one.
So tell me about the ceiling here. Now.
Okay, so what I did, I like everything to be on a drip because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to water everything individually. So I did attach the greenhouse to my drip system. So I have the main, what are these, half-inch tubing? Well, the regular drip system tubing, I have it connected, bless you, down below. And then up top, and then I have these misters up here. So whenever my drip is on, it is misting the greenhouse, but I do also water it just with the hose. My brother gave me this really cool. My brother has the exact same greenhouse. Our brother has the exact same greenhouse. And he gave me this. So this is a hydraulic arm. And inside somewhere, I think in here probably, is oil. So when it heats up, the arm opens up. And then when it cools down, it lowers back down. So
where did you buy that at?
Amazon. And we can link that below.
We'll put a link in there for you.
I don't have one on this window. This one I just keep open.
And does that thing really work?
Yeah, it really works.
So it's open right now because it's hot?
Yeah, and it'll lower back down at night, and then if it's
Wow.
really hot, it opens up even more. But
Some smart person figured that out.
yeah, must have been. But anyways, these panels are pretty easy to kind of snap on and off. They're not on there super good. There's just these little clips. But if you needed to, you know, add a little bit of extra venting in here, you could definitely pop one of them off and then put it back on as needed. So the Harbor Freight greenhouse comes with a sliding door here. Now it is, you do have to pull it with just here. So my husband Sam, he made this nifty
Little copper handle.
Copper handle.
How
I don't know what
Heavy.
inspired it, but he got a couple little blocks of wood and a piece of copper and
And I
some
guess
of
they're
these.
screwed from behind, probably, huh?
Yeah, it's screwed on from behind, so you can use that to pull it and close.
And
Now,
it's pretty sturdy.
yeah, it's really sturdy. Now, I usually close my greenhouse at night and open it in the day. Right now, I keep it open all the time just because it is so hot and everything gets pretty fried in there. One of the important things to note is the different temperatures inside your greenhouse. So there are areas that are hotter and then cooler. So like on the ground where I'm propagating things, I usually put on the ground because they're in the shade. They're shaded a little bit by the shelves. And then the back of the greenhouse, because there's no plants around it, it gets really, really hot. So that's where I started like my peppers, and I have just the tomatoes growing back there just because it's so hot. And then I have the cucumber that's growing inside here. I have it there because I have these plants around it, so it doesn't get so hot and doesn't get so fried by the sun. But after a hot day, you can notice that they will get a little bit wilted and they will get a little bit too hot. Right. Well, thanks for watching, and
Hope you enjoyed the Harbor Freight
greenhouse. We will link it down below, and I'll also link the little hydraulic arm, and
we have some pictures too to show you how it was put together.
yeah, it was pretty easy, I would say.
If Sam can do it, you can do it.
The way that it came in one big box. It was a little bit long.
But you just put it in the car, right?
Well, we put it in Mom's Expedition, and we did have to bungee the back of the Expedition because it was a little bit too long. And it wasn't too heavy. I mean, the guys, they help you load it, but I would say, you know, you might need a truck or a bungee cord, depending on what you got.
All right, so that's it for now. Don't forget to like us and subscribe.